Hey, what's up, naughty community? Welcome back to my naughty hobby for another easy to follow crochet tutorial with Amber. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. For those of you who aren't super into football, I thought I would bring you one more Valentine themed project to hook up maybe instead of watching football today. Now, the cool thing about this heart applique that I'm going to show you how to make is that you could make multiple hearts all off of the same chain. I was thinking it would make an adorable headband, and they work up really quick. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. For the tutorial, I will be using a 8mm hook or an L and some super chunky fiber. This one doesn't have a label on it, but you could work up a little garland of hearts with any size hook and yarn you have available to you. If you use a smaller hook and smaller yarn, your heart will be slightly smaller. But let's just go ahead and jump right into this. To start out, we're going to use a slip knot. And in order for the pattern to work up correctly, we are going to be working in multiples of 8. We don't need any extra chains for the turn or anything like that. So let's start with a chain of 16, which should give us 2 hearts. There's 8. There's 16. Just going to double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. All right, we're going to be working into the back bumps of our stitch, where if you flip your chain over, or the back bumps of our chain, you'll see them along right here. So we're going to yarn over twice. We're going to count down to our 4th chain or back bump. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's into this back bump that we will work 2 trebles, chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, 2 trebles, all into this same back bump. So I've yarned over twice. I'm going to insert my hook into that back bump, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through remaining 2 for your first treble stitch. Going to chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, and then 2 trebles. Now we're going to skip the next 3 back bumps, and into that 4th we'll place a slip stitch. We're going to skip over the next 3 back bumps, and into that 4th one we're going to work this exact same set of stitches where we do 2 trebles, chain 2, slip stitch, 2 chains, 2 trebles, all into the same space. We're doing trebles. So yarn over twice. chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, 2 trebles. We're going to place a slip stitch in our very last back bump. So far your heart should be looking like this. Now we're going to flip it over. We can you could crochet over your tail if you want to. I'm going to end up weaving this tail in, but we're going to start looking at it from this perspective. Working into this same space right here, this big eye that we created, we're going to place 3 double crochets. Just going to kind of fix that stitch a little. So there was 1, 2, and 3. We're going to chain 1 and treble stitch to create the point of our heart. Chain 1, 3 double crochet, all going into that same space. And I'll use my finger to pull those stitches over if I start to run out of room. 1 more. Now again, we're going to be working into the same space where we placed a slip stitch. We're going to place another one. This is in between our hearts. And now into this space, we will do the exact same series of stitches that we did in this first one. So 3 double crochet, a chain 1, treble, chain 1, 3 double crochet. Chain 1, treble, chain 1, 3 double. Here's our third. And then to finish off, you will just slip stitch somewhere here on the side of your work. You could go directly into that stitch. We'll see how that looks if we were to slip stitch into that chain space. We'll see if it looks any neater. I'm trying to keep it nice and straight. Yes, it definitely does look a bit neater. So I'm going to cut my work, cut my tail. This would be a really cute, like, glasses to add to amigurumi if you made it with smaller, smaller fibers. But I think I'm going to make a headband out of these super cute hearts. So because we started with 16 chains, that's, 8 goes into that twice, which gives us these 2 lovely hearts. So if you wanted to make them longer, just do, multiples of 8. And if you make a garland or even just one single solitary heart using this pattern, I would absolutely love to see your work. Thanks for watching today and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks, guys. See you later.